Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James, and now I've seen a few comments recently that have been like a genuinely great question, and I've actually wanted to speak about this for a while because I find the whole subject really interesting, and I think once I explain it to those people, it makes like so much sense. So I've been seeing this comment recently, which is kind of like, hey James, why can't people mod content that's very similar to Terraria 1.3.5? So to give a bit of backstory to this, about 3 months ago we had this new spoiler where Senex revealed that they're actually adding in a bunch of furniture that are actually in the game files right now, but have never been released, and they're doing that as part of the new update. Like, other than that and 4K support, we actually don't know what else is being added in this update, so at the minute, it kind of looks like 1.3.5 is just adding a bunch of older stuff into it. So a lot of people are just like, we have all the game files, right? So why has nobody made a mod and added all of this stuff in as a little slice of 1.3.5? Well, the actual reason for this actually dates back to when they actually released the console version of Terraria, and that had in it a lot of exclusive content that we couldn't get on the PC. Just like now, like we can't get this furniture, we couldn't get console exclusive items. And so they made this rule back then, which is essentially, if it's exclusive, if it's unobtainable, if it isn't finished yet, you're not allowed to add it. Now that makes honestly so much sense, because back then, one of the big selling points for Terraria on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 was, hey, if you buy it on our system, we will give you some new enemies, we'll give you some new armor, and we'll even give you a new boss. And like around that time, I was kind of thinking like, right, how long is it going to take for somebody to port over like an orca whale into Terraria? Like, how long will it take for Okram to appear? And years later, I was like, why has this never happened? And it's because I actually wasn't aware of the rule until like quite late. And I pondered about this for ages. Like, why haven't we got Okram in PC? But obviously it makes so much sense, you know, keep all of that content exclusive. And it kind of works like this as well. Like we have at the minute the Zappinator. Now the Zappinator was in the original version of Terraria, but it was removed very, very quickly and we never saw it again. Now when 1.2 was coming out, Senex kind of said, well, we're not going to add it because it doesn't balance in with the game very well. Or at least it was something like that. But years later, we saw it once again as a Nintendo 3DS exclusive. So once again, it's one of these items where we'll never get a hold of it. So I hope that kind of answers your question why we can't have a slice of 1.3.5 now. I mean, I guess it's going to be worth the wait, but it's furniture after all, so this will probably be like a really small part. But if I was to ask for exclusive items ported over to the PC version, I would really like anything from the mobile edition. Like, I really, really like Turkle the Ungrateful. I really like St. Patrick's Day. I like Easter. I like the Valentine's Day update. And I even like the secret Chinese New Year event that we went over a couple of months ago. But that kind of sums it up. It's just exclusive content and it sells other versions of the game. Now, I think that this is a good thing because it's nice to own so many versions of Terraria and know that I can get a slightly, and this is like a very slightly different, you know, playthrough when playing on something else. And if you are playing on mobile, you get the most content. Like, mobile, without a doubt, has the most exclusive game-changing items because, for example, in the Valentine's Day update, you can get some really great items, like items that will freeze enemies in place, and that is just so powerful. But anyway, guys, I just want to talk about that today. I'm really interested to see where 1.3.5 will go. Like I say, it's been about 3 months since we've actually had the last spoiler, so seeing where it's going to go is really interesting because when they're quiet for this long, it usually means big things. It usually means something like they're doing like some mad coding. I don't know, but it's going to be fun. Right, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. At the end of this video, you will find 2 new videos. You can click on either one of them if you want to stay in the kind of Terraria loop right now. It will fill you in on the latest spoiler. And then I also have a recent top 5, which I worked on the other day, and I really, really liked it. Right, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.